Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. We are back with another blind box video. It's been a little bit since I did one of these, and I did stumble into a Five Below, and I saw some new things that I hadn't seen before. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time for another blind box video. Today is all Hello Kitty Five Below blind bags and blind boxes. We're gonna get into these today, see what they have to offer, see if they're any good. I'm gonna be honest about my opinions as usual. And if you like Hello Kitty or Five Below or blind boxes, don't forget to like this video and also subscribe, and I will send Hello Kitty to your house. Yes, she'll show up at your front door. You do have to cook for her every day, just letting you know. She's very picky about her meals, so I hope you know how to cook. Anyways, let me show you what we're gonna be opening today. I have quite the assortment. These are some of the new ones that I had found. These are flocked little keychain hangers, and I have 3 of these for us to open today. Then I've got 3 of these bad boys. These are the little plush danglers, very classic. You know, I've opened quite a lot of these. These are usually at Five Below. And then if you've been following me, you know that I don't really love the tsunamis that they have at Five Below. I don't know why, I just don't like them that much, like them being in a little liquid thing. But the packaging on this was way too cute. I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't. So we have one singular one of these to open. And then more new ones. I found a bunch of these little capsule charms. I have never seen these, at least in any of my Five Belows. On all of them, they have like a little picture to hang them on the backpack. And these are the Tutti Frutti ones. So I have 3 of those to open. And then there's a different series that I also found. These are Sweet Times. And this one says glitter bubble tea. So I had to get 3 of those too. I mean, I just had to. And last but not least, I wanted to be festive and open some Easter stuff, even though I'm pretty sure this video is not going to be posted until after Easter. But for me, it's festive because it isn't Easter yet. Does that make sense? So I hope you'll forgive me. I did find these little Easter little figure blind bags. So I have 4 of those to open. I'm really excited for all of them today, especially the new ones. Let's go ahead and get into it. I think actually today I am not craving chaos. I am craving just a little bit of order, you know, a little bit of non-chaos, whatever the opposite of that is. Organization, I don't know. So let's start with the one that I don't even have multiples of. Let's start with the tsunamis. So once again, this packaging is just so incredibly cute. I love it. And I also think that the bag is shaped like the little pouch that you get. You know, they kind of look like they're in some sort of little pouch, kind of giving like goldfish bag, you know, that the little tsunamis come in. The image is kind of blurry, so I can't really tell how they look in there, so I don't really know which one that I want. I guess I'll be happy with any of them. I don't know, but we're just gonna open it up. I just hope that it's cute. Wait, is this Pachaco? No. Oh, that's Cinema Roll. I saw the blue and I was getting so excited. Okay, first of all, this feels like slippery or like oily kind of a little bit. Let me just try to get that off. Okay, it didn't really work, but here's the keychain. This one's pretty cute. I actually, you know what? I actually kind of regret only getting one of these. This is really adorable. I loved this shaped little like goldfish bag. I love the little stars in there. I love just being able to like, you know, violently shake him around. I never really liked the tsunamis that much because I always felt like I could never really get a good look at the character inside of it. It's like they're always just bouncing around, which is still true to an extent, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. And I like how there's a little open loop right here on the little like bow or whatever it's supposed to be. You could add like a little ribbon or an extra keychain or something on there. I don't know. You could hang something on there. Okay, this one's cute. I like this one. I like this one. Next, let's move on to the little danglers, the plush danglers. Like I said earlier, these are pretty classic. I always see them at Five Below. They've had a million different series. There's always just like 6 different ones to collect. I find them at Target too. These I would say are a little bit on the lower quality side. I don't expect very much of them, but that's okay. This one is the Dream Job series, so we have a couple different Miss Kitties to choose from on both sides. Honestly, I think all of them are cute except for this one, so that's the only one that I really don't want. And I know that's the one that's gonna be in here. I just know it because that's how terrible my luck is. Okay, let's take it out of the box. You see which one it is? I see some pink. Ooh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, Miss Kitty in the little business suit. Wow, look at her. She is so stylish. And I just realized that it's actually a little dress, which is really, really cute. This one's adorable. Like I said, it's not the most like amazing quality ever, but it's still pretty cute. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Let's see. Yes, I was hoping I would get this one. Oh my gosh, if we can fix her hat, this will be so cute. Okay, her hat is a little bit questionable, but she's a little farmer. I love the little flower detail on the hat, and she's got her little clothes. They're very cute. They don't exactly fit her very well. They're kind of like loose on the bottom, but maybe, you know, maybe she needs a little bit extra loose fabric to stay cool or something while she's out on the farm. I like this one. I like the flower detail, but the clothes just feel so low quality. And like, what else do you really expect from a $5 plushie keychain from Five Below? But I mean, she's still cute. I like the colors. These are her two alter egos. One corporate business girly, one off-the-grid farm girly. Let's see what the last one's gonna be. What's her last alter ego gonna be? Honestly, I kind of really hope that it's the space one. I like the astronaut one. It looks cute. All right, ready? Oh, we got the nurse. Okay, I like this one. Her little hat is cute. Her little bow, her very low quality dress slash scrubs. It's okay. It's fine. She's cute. Okay, I feel like I got ones that I actually liked. I don't have anything bad to say about these except for, you know, just the nature of the plush danglers is just a little low quality. That's it, but they're still cute. They're still adorable. All right, let's continue with the boxes, I guess, and let's open the flocked hangers. So like I said, these I had never seen before. These are just little keychain hangers, but they have this like flocked texture on them apparently. I think they all look pretty, you know, like generic, just their usual kind of default look, but I think Karopi looks really, really cute for some reason. I don't know why. So I kind of really want Karopi, Tuxedo Sam, and Pom Pom Purin. My Melody for some reason looks a little awkward. I don't know if it's just the picture or what, but let's see who we get. And I appreciate when they have the little pull tab. That's really nice. Not a lot of Five Below blind boxes have that, I feel like. At least the ones that I've opened. Also, I don't know, are these like ginormous or something? Because this is a big box. This is a big box. Okay, let's see. It comes in loosely wrapped bubble wrap. That's weird. Okay. All right, we unwrap it and... Oh. Oh. Okay. It's my Melody. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, she looks much cuter in real life than on the little picture, but she still wouldn't have been my first choice. I don't know why. I don't think I really like her ears crisscrossed like that, but I like the flocked texture. It has some weight to it, and it feels like, I don't know, a little bit better quality, you know? Like, I'm not mad about it, you know? I also think it's a little bit weird that it came in this weird long bubble wrap tube thing. I don't understand. What's wrong with just putting it in like a little plastic bag, you know? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's see if all of them are in this weird like bubble wrap situation scenario. Oh my gosh, this one is too. Okay. This is just such a bizarre choice. I don't know why. Like, you can literally just swing this thing around, you know? Anyways, sorry. This is Pom Pom Purin, obviously. He is a hefty boy. This is a large, hefty boy, and the flocked texture, once again, I really like it. It looks nice. Although on the front, it kind of looks like he has a stain or something. I cannot get that off. So take away some points for that. And I don't know if the keychain hardware is just a default pink for all of them. I would have liked some different colors. I mean, even the cheapy plush danglers have different colors, you know, to like kind of match. I don't think Pom Pom Purin usually has pink associated with him. You could have done brown to match his little cap and also his butt. Or just like a yellow one. I don't know, but okay. This one I'm mixed about. I'm mixed. Let's see if the last one will restore my faith in humanity and Sanrio. And also, let's see if it's Karopi. That'd be great. Okay, let's see. Is it green? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh my goodness. It's not green. The Karomi curse strikes again, but it's okay. I, once again, like this series. I like the flocked texture. She doesn't have any of those imperfections that Pom Pom Purin did. I feel like these are just very classic, like very solid little backpack hangers, key rings, whatever you want to call it, keychain. Like, it feels nice, you know? It feels nice. There's details and they feel like pretty decent. You know, like her little tail is actually 3D, just barely, and her little like collar thing is also 3D. her little nose is actually 3D, so that makes it feel a little bit higher quality versus just like the plush danglers. It's not just like printed on details. There was some sort of sculpting that went into the mold, so I do appreciate that. Overall, I feel good about these. Like I said, they're hefty. These have weight to them. They feel a little bit higher quality. I feel like the box was fun. It kind of feels like, you know, the Boo Boo box kind of. These were not bad, although they were not my favorite picks, probably. I mean, Pom Pom Purin was, but he's got these weird little belly stains, so I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next series. I want to do some of these capsules next, but we do have 6 in total to do, so I think I'll do capsules and then our last bags and then the last capsules. Sound like a good plan? Yeah? Okay, great. So these are the Hello Kitty and Friends Tutti Frutti charms. We have no visuals on the packaging of the different kinds that we can get, except for the ones on this teeny tiny little picture. And it shows Kuromi and Hello Kitty, I think. It looks like they're fruit themed, so I'm very excited about that because in Animal Crossing, I'm doing a food core themed island. So I, in general, have always loved like food themed things, but these seem pretty cute. So let's go ahead and try to pop this open. Why is this so hard? Hello? Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, so inside we've got some paperwork. All right, so we'll take a look at that. And then also the charm inside some plastic. See, you don't have to just put it in weird loose bubble wrap tubes. You can put it in plastic. Okay, so here's the paperwork. We've got the lineup of all the characters that you can get. At least they have this inside, but I would love to have it on the outside of the capsule so you know what you're getting into before you buy it. These are all really, really cute. I think I actually want every single one except for the 2 Kuromis. Why are there 2? One of them just looks normal. Okay, actually there's 2 of almost every single one of them except for Pom Pom Purin, so I guess I can't be that mad, but I'm gonna be a little mad because this Kuromi is normal looking. She is not a tutti frutti, so I'm gonna be upset if I get that one. Okay, the package is actually already open. It's not like sealed or anything, so you just pull it on out. Yeah, okay. That's about what I expected. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, well, these have like a vaguely gummy feeling texture to them. Not really, but as you can see, you know, it's a little bit squishy and not super squishy, but just like very, very slightly. Yeah, she's got some defects. She's got some little speckles on her, and I tried to scrape those off with my finger, but they do not come off. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna move on to the next one because I have nothing else to say. Okay, I really need this next one to not be the normal looking Kuromi or to be a duplicate of that one, okay? So I think I heard somewhere if you like the video, it gives me more luck when I'm opening blind bags. So don't forget to like the video and give me luck, and together we cannot get another Kuromi in this video. That'd be so great. Okay, let's see what we're working with for this second one. Bag's already open. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. Okay. It's not Kuromi. All right. We've got a little orange Hello Kitty. She's very cute. I love her. I do see some, like, I don't know what you would call this, protruding, like, excess stuff here. Obviously, like, the mold probably had a line there and they didn't like fully sand it off or something, so there's that on the side. Also, you know what vibe this is giving me? Like eraser vibes. You can see how I can kind of like move these pieces. I don't know, she just kind of feels like one of those like fancy erasers. I kind of wish they were erasers. That'd be kind of nice to have it like on the little chain, you know? Also, this is like the skinniest, tiniest little keychain I've ever seen in my life. It's kind of cute actually. Definitely better than Kuromi. So let's move on. I hope I get a cinema roll. I would love to get 3 different characters because we've been having a pretty lucky streak so far with no duplicates. So let's see. Ooh, we've got a little Apple My Melody. She is so cute. I think this suits her so well. I can see a little bit of like white scuffs on her and I can't get those off either, but this one's so cute. Oh my gosh. She reminds me of school because the apple, you know. Anyways, here's our fruits that we got. Which one's your favorite? I think my favorite's the orange. I think I like orange Hello Kitty at the end of the day. But hey, no duplicates, so I will be happy about that, even though we did get Kuromi, but it's okay. And I just want to reiterate for everyone who's new here, I don't hate her. I really don't. I like Kuromi. It's just that, look around my room. Do you see anything dark No, it's all very bright and colorful. And usually with a lot of Kuromi merch, they make her like black and purple like themed or vibes. And while I appreciate that as a color combo, it's just personally not for me. So I feel like a lot of Kuromi merch usually doesn't fit in my office, you know? It just doesn't really fit my vibe. I don't usually like it as much as I like other Sanrio character merch. But I just joke that I have a curse because I always end up getting that stuff anyways, like so much. Anyways, let's move on to the little Easter bags. I love the art on this one. It's really, really cute. And we've got an assortment of characters to pick from. I think I'm fine with any of them except for Choco Cat, because why is he orange? And I don't really want another Kuromi thing, but aside from that, I'll take whoever. All right, let's open it up. Oh, they're just in there. I wonder who it could possibly be. It's my Melody. I don't really have too much to say about her. She's sitting on the floor and she has a flower printed on to her hoodie. I kind of get the vibe that these were maybe just like a series on their own and they just decided to take that like original series, print some flowers on some of them, and then call it Easter. Because that's kind of what it feels like. The creativity is kind of lacking here for this one, so maybe some of the other ones will impress me, but I kind of doubt it. Also, it did come with some paperwork as well. This came in a little plastic sleeve, which is nice. It just has the ones that you can collect. That's really it. Nothing else very exciting. So, okay, cool. Thank you for that. All right, next one. Let's see who it is. Ooh, Pum Pum Purin. Okay, at least for this one, they changed his hat to pink and he's got a little flower necklace, so it does feel like maybe some more effort was put very slightly, but yeah, nothing really wrong with him. But at the same time, maybe it could have been a little more. Maybe just a tiny bit. And I was just about to say, hey, I was right. These aren't really giving Easter, you know what I mean? At least so far, right? I mean, my Melody has her little ears, but that doesn't count. She always has that. So then I was thinking to myself, did they say Easter on the package? Like, I don't remember that. So I'm looking at the package once again, and no, they do not say that it is Easter themed anywhere on this package, which is fine. I don't really care about that. But let's look at this package again together. Is this not slightly misleading? Look at them all with bunny ears and eggs. That is so cute. And there's little details like on the little ears. They've got flowers and polka dots and these cute little custom eggs for each one of them. And you're telling me this is what I actually get. Not that cute artwork. No, just one printed flower on her forehead. I think I'm actually getting more salty about these the more I think about it. This packaging is so cute. I love that artwork. That's kind of why I picked these, because I was like, oh, fun, festive. I feel like this is low-key a scam. I'm getting scammed here. Anyways, let's open up this next one. Oh, no. No! Why is Choco Cat radioactive? Why does Choco Cat look like sherbet ice cream? I do not like this one bit. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. If the only thing you can do to change up Choco Cat merch is make Choco Cat a completely different sherbet ice cream color, then you know what? You need to get some more creativity in your life because there's so many other things you could have done. Choco Cat looks normal on the package. Choco Cat looks normal on the package. You could have given the little bunny ears to Choco Cat like on the package. It's really too much to ask for. Is it really? Let's open the last one just so we can be done with this and I can just continue to be upset somewhere else that's not sitting here looking at this thing and making eye contact with it. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's another duplicate. Now I have two. Awesome! Okay, enough being dramatic and silly. I do genuinely feel like, what the heck? Like, what is with the packaging and then me getting these? Like, they're not bad. They're a figure. They are intact. They don't have any marks or, you know, there's nothing specifically wrong with them technically. They are a figure. They are a product that is in good condition. But I feel like, come on. Like, come on. I low-key feel scammed. And literally, when I just unboxed these flocked ones, the flocked ones feel so much nicer. Like, I could have drawn a flower on my Melody's little hood, okay? I could have done that. I do not recommend those at all, at all. I don't I don't think those were very good. Okay, last but not least, let's open the final 3 little capsules that I have. These are the Hello Kitty and Friends Sweet Times charms. And the little like preview image here shows 2 more of them. It looks like they're all gonna be some sort of little drink or sweet or dessert with just the heads of the characters. So I'm excited for that. That's some creativity, right? That's showing that someone actually tried in making new fun designs, right? Here is the paperwork. They're all pretty cute designs, honestly. I really like all of them. Maybe Bad Tomorrow is kind of the weakest one for me, but hey, at least Bad Tomorrow is included. A lot of these do not have, you know, some of the less popular Sanrio characters. And I know there's a Bad Tomorrow fan watching out there who's like, yes, finally, he is represented. But yeah, these are all really, really cute. So I'm excited. Let's see which one we got. Same vibe as the other capsules that we opened before. It's already open, so we'll just pull it out. Yes! Yes! Finally we get Keroppi! Oh my goodness. This is one of my favorite boys. I love him. I adore him. He kind of looks a little bit angry. I don't know if it's because the little like detail they put on top of him, like the little frosting or whatever it's supposed to be, he kind of looks angry. But you know what? I really appreciate the details on these. Like, sure, this isn't the most high quality, incredible, amazing thing ever, but there was effort. There was effort. I love all the little details, like the little fruits and the strawberries, whatever the heck he's sitting on top of. I love that he is like ice cream. Like you can see it has the details of him being a scoop of ice cream that's like slightly melted, and it's got the little bow on the bottom. It's like got the little details on the actual dish on the front and on the back. They didn't have to do that. They didn't. Oh, and also the little keychain thing is a cherry. Yup, that's so cute. I really, really like this one. That is such a big improvement compared to some other figures that will not be named. It was these. It was these. It was these. It was these. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up the next one. All right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, we've got Pom Pom Purin. Okay, this one's pretty similar to Keroppi. They're kind of like a little ice cream sundae. Very, very cute. I kind of feel the same way about this one, although I like the colors a little bit less. I wouldn't have picked orange. I don't know. What's a complementary color to yellow? Is it purple? I think it's purple. Or no, is that the opposite? I don't know. Anyways, I wouldn't have picked orange, but that's just me. It does have the little paw print details on the front and the back, and I like the little colorful, just like things in the ice cream dish. This one's super cute. I love this little series. I would recommend these capsules, by the way. I think the capsules are cute. They're fun, and I like that they're very small, but also still detailed, you know? Like, I do love the plush danglers, but these have a pretty significant size. Like, even the plush danglers, I do love those, but even those I kind of feel like are a little bit large. And I know there's ones that are way bigger because I have a few that are like really, really big keychains. I know that's kind of the trend with like bag charms and like Labubus and stuff like that, but I prefer things to be a little bit smaller. I don't know. That's just me. All right, last and final one here. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've got Bad Tomorrow. Oh. You know what? Actually, I was being a hater earlier. This one is really not that bad. I like the colors on this more. Like the Pom Pom Purin one, I really did not like that orange, and it's cute. It's a little popsicle. He's a little popsicle, and he's got the details on him too. This one's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, obviously, like I said, Keroppi is my favorite one because I love him, and also I just think the colors are the best on him. I mean, they're all really, really cute. I like them all. Creativity. I love the creativity. It's great. It's great. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know, what was your favorite series that I opened up? Do you want to go and pick any of these up at Five Below if you see them, if they happen to be there? I really think the ones I enjoyed the most were the little capsules and maybe the flocked ones. Maybe if you want just like generic Hello Kitty keychain, go for these. Go for these. But yeah, as always, this has been super fun, so thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.